Hello class and welcome to Module 9. We're now starting the next unit, which is starting to get into the real core of this class, which we call inferential statistics. What are we doing in this? Is we're going to start using our statistics to help us make decisions about our parameters. And the first thing we're going to learn is about what we call a confidence interval. And so first, what is the confidence interval purpose? Well, as we've been talking about, our statistics are always going to vary. But now that we have some of the background that we need from the previous section, we see that our statistic varies somewhere often around our parameter. We can use these statistics to make an estimate out of our parameter. And what's the method that we use to do this is what we call a confidence interval. And you'll go into all of the formalities that's necessary to use a statistic in order to estimate a parameter. So that is the big first key thing, is making sure we understand the purpose of what we're doing in this module. Second, we're going to be talking about the normal distribution again, but then you're going to see we're going to introduce a new type of distribution called the t-distribution. So make sure you do pay close attention to when do we use the t-distribution and why do we use it. Lastly, third, we do have some conditions that we need to check. Just like with our central limit theorem, we needed the large enough condition to make sure that our distribution of means or proportions are actually large enough to make a normal distribution. It's going to be very similar to that as well. In fact, you'll see those exact same type of conditions for these problems as well. Lastly, just take the time to make sure we can connect what we're learning now to the previous sections. So for example, you've seen that we've found that a range of usual values are often within 2 standard deviations of our mean. Well, that idea is going to come back today to help us build these intervals that are going to help us make an estimate for a parameter. Also, all of these intervals are going to come from the underlying distribution of the normal distribution or t-distribution coming from our central limit theorem. So see those connections that you see that we learned from there on the distribution of means becoming normal. And hopefully everything will start to come together and bringing all those previous sections that we've been covering into one culminating idea. If you have any questions, post them to the discussion board and ask them all the way. Make sure that you are clear on what you are putting on your discussion board. If there's something specific you don't understand, or if you want to copy and paste some questions, do that as well. Good luck.